So why am I at United States versus Miller, 1939? Well, there's a reason. This is the only law that's ever been brought forward against the Second Amendment. I mean, they've passed laws, but they mean absolutely nothing to the American people. I want to show you something here. The Constitution is really adopted and granted to the, give them the power to call forth the militia to execute the laws of the Union, suppress, and so on and so forth. But we're going to get down here. And further ordained right here. See this? Okay, further, when called for service, these men are expected to appear bearing arms and supplied by themselves in the kind in common use at that time. Okay? That's up here. That's militia with the states, okay, is, anyway, let's get down here. I'll tell you something about the militia. Let's get down here. We're going down to Virginia. Where is that? Maybe I passed it, people. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. It must be here. Yeah, this is the Court of Massachusetts, New York. Holy bodied man from 16 to 45. Must have arms in good shape. Right here, the General Assembly of Virginia. See, that's right here. See this? Okay. I might zoom in just a little bit. I want you to see what I'm talking about. General Assembly of Virginia, October 1785. And that's at 12 Henning Statute C1, must be page 6, ET SEQ. Declared, the defense and safety of the Commonwealth depends upon having its citizens properly armed and taught the knowledge of military duty. It further provides, as soon as I get this, it further provides for the organization control of the militia and direct all free males between the age of 18 and 50, with certain exceptions. Okay. Every officer, so on and so forth. And it gets down to the point here where they got to be fitted with a musket, a good knapsack, canteen. Each non-commissioned officer and private should have at least 1 pound of good powder, 4 pounds of lead each one, including 20 blind cartridges. And each sergeant shall have a pair of molds to fit to cast balls for the respective companies, to purchase by the commanding officer out of the monies arising on delinquencies, provided the militia of the country westward of the Blue Ridge and the counties below. They shall not be obliged to arm with musket, but they may have good rifles with proper counterments, and shall constantly keep their arms and stuff by their side, be ready to produce whenever called for by the commanding officer. If any private shall make it appear to the satisfaction of the court where he can't afford to buy a gun, one will be bought for him. Got it? Okay, now that was just part of this. Okay, let's go to, yeah, look at this stupid. That's what's wrong with this country. We'll go to cell 6, man. Yeah, I know you're so important. You're not important to anybody except for yourself. Enough of my ramblings. We want to get down here to what George Washington said. Yeah, we'll just do this because that drives me nuts. Right here. When the government takes away citizens' rights to bear arms, it becomes a citizen's duty to take away the government's right to govern. Now, any politician or any lawmaker that tries to pass any kind of a firearms law should be labeled right off the bat as an un-American traitor. They're trying to tear apart the Constitution. They're trying to break down the laws. You know, we want to govern ourselves. We don't need all this happy crap. What they're doing is they're knowingly, because you know, I mean, they're supposed to know the law. They are knowingly breaking their oath of office. They swore to uphold, defend, and preserve the Constitution of the United States. You know, as Americans, we don't mind somebody having views. Okay, everybody has views. But then these people get into a lawmaking job or some kind of control over the people, then they're acting out on their views. They're not doing what the people sent them there to do, and they went there to take care of what the people wanted, and they're not doing that job. They're doing what they wanted. Lobbyists control them. All these other donors control them, and they're not listening to the people. Now, we've almost got to the point of critical mass on this, on these gun control bills. So we're asking you, politely, because we've been trying to be politically correct. We've been trying to be nice. Compromises hasn't done any good because you just want more. The thing is, people, we got to the point where we can't pussyfoot around the truth anymore. The truth is, get rid of the gun laws that are on the books. From 1934 all the way to 2018. Delete them. You can do it. You don't need the Supreme Court to do it. You go back there and you delete all these. You delete the Patriot Act, which is not patriotic at all. You do away with the National Defense Authorization Act. That way we can get that propaganda law out of there. You won't have any more fake news. You won't be allowed to have those crisis actors running around acting like nitwits and getting the people inflamed. Nope. We want the gun laws gone. Gone. Either gone or let's get it on. One or the other. But no more pussyfooting around. This is it. You cannot keep messing around with our Constitution and our Bill of Rights and all this other unconstitutional, anti-constitutional, anti-American traitor mentality that's going on up there in the states, in the cities, and in Washington, D.C. We feel strongly about our freedoms and our liberties. But you son of a bitches keep thinking that you can take it away. Bit by bit by bit. Now, we love this country a hell of a lot more than we love you. So you think about this. You think about this. You know, we have another April 19th coming up. And the day kind of sticks in my mind for some reason. What was that about? Oh, well. Yeah. Your days are over. Either get your shit together or take a hike. Because we're not going to put up with much more un-American activities in the United States of America. We swore to uphold and defend it. I suggest you do so too. Traitors are dealt with in all kind of manners. Thanks for watching.